Good morning, everybody. My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and it looks like it's going to be another boiling hot day. Um, it's sunny outside. It feels very warm inside. So I think we're going to have another day where it's quite warm and sunny. Every time I wake up, Alexa tells me it's going to be a different weather to what it's going to be. So I literally don't know. She keeps saying it's going to be like cool, and then it turns out to be very hot. So I don't know. So I'm here in my flat at Rochester, Kent, and I'm just going to take things as it comes, as I normally do. So Alexa woke me up at 7:20, but the heat makes you exhausted, so I laid back down for a bit and ended up waking it up about 8:10. I feel sweaty. You know how the heat makes you feel all sweaty and sticky and shit. So I've got a feeling like that. So I've sorted my dog and cat out, made myself a cup of tea, and like I said, I'm just going to take each moment as it comes. I missed going out on Margate a couple of days ago, and I feel pissed off about that because, I could have done with another little break, but never mind. So we just take it from there, really. Where's my cup of tea? It is boiling. Everything's going wrong. I'm an accident waiting to happen. So yesterday was mainly spent indoors, dodging the neighbour. So we'd had a belch in the morning from the neighbour, and then in the afternoon the dogs were barking. So we're going to see if we can avoid all that. I've no need to go on the balcony at the moment, so we'll do that later on. For the past few days in a row, my neighbours decided to give a loud belch when I go on the balcony, so we're not going to go on the balcony this morning. We'll leave it till later on, a lot later on, because it might seem funny and it might seem like, oh, why are you bothered by that? But it does affect me. So things that affect me, I'm not going to go near, am I? Right. So we'll leave that, and we'll avoid the dog, and we go from there. It's not funny. It's not a game. If it's like an episode of Coronation Street, or wind the neighbour up, I don't want to be part of it. So I'm just going to stay here and relax and just wait till they've gone. Or if they don't go, I'll stay away from them. Last night I went out around 7ish. I was going to leave it till later when it's a lot cooler, and then the air feels fresher and it's nice to walk when there's a nice breeze and that. But went out at 7, and because when the guy comes in upstairs, cars start parking on the pavement. All the bikes with the helmets, the helmeted riders come down the road. The cars start standing static with those large fluorescent lights aiming towards the window. So I thought, right, no, we're not going out right now. We'll leave it till all that shit's gone, and then we go out. So I did. So basically, when I went out, it was fairly quiet. So I got onto the field, and there wasn't much going on at all. So I managed to get around the field with no problem. And then coming back, we just get this foreign guy going, oh, supermarket, loud on his mobile phone. I've been blocking people on Facebook. I've blocked about 5 people on Facebook I don't know that keep randomly texting from 2022, 23, 24. So they're using profiles from about 2 or 3 years ago, so I'm blocking them. Right, just blocking them. And one of these guys looked like this guy that was going, oh, supermarket, oh la la, supermarket. And of course they start yapping when you walk past. They're quiet. These gang stalkers are quiet until you happen to walk past. And I'm thinking, I don't care what you say, what you do, I'm going to be myself. And if you don't like it, don't hover around near me. Do you know what I mean? If you don't like it, don't hover around near me. Now, the guy upstairs had parked his car not outside my window, but near it. And I heard his car go off this morning about 6 a.m, but it wasn't anywhere near my window, so I didn't get any toxic fumes in there. And he just, you can hear it. It's a very, very old car. It's got a very, very loud engine. It's a 2002 or 2004 model. It's old. Yesterday I spent watching old films, and I watched how they film old films, how the same sort of things are going on in my life as to what is going on in films or TV and entertainment. Right, so you've got this guy with an old car that resembles one of Levi Belfield's from years ago, and it's old and it's rackety, and the way he carries his work tools when he comes out of the car, you know, it seems like it, I'm not saying he is, but Levi Belfield, right, a character in prison called the Hammer Man, that was a murderer, right? So this guy's got the same make of car. I don't think it's the same car. Well, I hope it isn't. As Levi Belfield had in the 2000s, early 2000s, right? So I'm watching these old films. One from like 1980 with Bo Derek in, and her husband's trying to make out that she's Loopy Lou round the fruitcake, and he stages his own death, but it isn't real. He staged his own death, but it wasn't real, to make out make his wife feel like she was going round the bend. He walked in, blood all down his face, and it looked like he was really shot, and he wasn't. And basically, she reports it to her sister and the police, and no one believes her because they were fake police. The guy that said he was the inspector had given her a fake number and fake ID, a fake name. So when she phoned up the mortuary, and she phoned up the police, they thought she was Doolally because there was no trace of any body, and there was no trace of any police. So she hires a private detective, and in the end, of course, the husband is a villain, and he's trying to make out his wife is mad so he can get hold of her money. So, do you know what I mean? But when you are watching films, or you're watching a soap opera, you can see the extras in the background. You can see the funny cars, the funny way they're all dressed and what they're doing, and the scripted speech. You know, like I'm sat down in my flat, I've been home all day, and then my mum rings up. Hello, Ginestra, it's me, your mother, Jennifer, calling from a landline phone. To you, Ginestra, and she did speak in a French accent the other day, and I caught it. And this is, yeah, but I think it's a porn set. I'm not saying I don't think it's a soap opera or a film. I think it's porn. I do. I just do. It's the way these girls, these skimpy clad girls, like are walking near me, or there's a funny man with a dog wearing